Good afternoon, guys. It is Thursday, July 24th. I'm Gunnar. I'm Dying. Call me Dying. Welcome to part 10 of Let's Play Illusion of Gaia. These are our stats for what we should be at the end of Angkor Wat. Let's go ahead and continue off the plot at this point. This video will probably be the longest in the project because the next dungeon is the second best and the longest. I'm not kidding. Where'd you go, Kara? So we have to talk to you to advance on since Eric doesn't do much anymore. Oh, other hut. Alright. Labor traders came from a town in the northwest. They took many villagers. I can't believe they would take advantage of people stricken with famine. Travel to the labor traders' village? Yeah, let's go. Let's get going. Oh, you're still as bossy as ever, aren't you, Kara? Well, there are a whopping 8 red jewels to get in this video. We'll get all of them except for the very last one. And before we do much, I need to double check my inventory, see if I can't discard something, because I am going to run out of inventory space. We reached the desert village of Tao. Not the Homer Simpson grunt, by the way. A town shining in the desert. We went to Tao. Oh, okay. Can I discard Lance's letter? Nope. Can I discard Will's will? Yes, I can. What about the glasses? I cannot. I'm actually going to have to discard some herbs. I'll worry about that in a little bit. Yeah, for all my worry about not using any herbs, I'm not going to have enough room for all of them in a few minutes. This place is supposed to be famous for labor merchants. It doesn't look like it. I can't go outside in a sandstorm like this. Go with your bed, Eric. I mean, look at the sandstorm. It's not affecting us at all. Now, there are 3 red jewels to get in town. First 2 are right here, actually. Have you ever played Snake Panic? I'm still in training for it. Not quite. There's another one around town. There's the first red jewel inside those bushes. I don't know where Gem is in town. Let's go ahead and find where we need to go. There are a couple people to talk to before events continue on. First is this girl. The girl silently offers 1 sheet of paper. There was a picture of a jackal. Hey, Orbo 100, how you doing? A shiver ran down my spine. It was a warning from the jackal who had been stalking us. Yeah, we kind of forgot about him, didn't we? Lo and behold, here's the snake panic room. No joke intended there. Play the game with the snakes. The rules are simple. Hit as many snakes as you can in 1 minute. Hit whatever pot you like. That's the start of the game. Now, this is actually pretty easy. Just go back and forth and try not to do a jump attack. You can usually hit more than one thanks to Will's swipe. And the fact that he's an ambidextrous sprite. Well, Orbo, I hope I'm able to satisfy your excitement. This is a great game. So enjoy the game more than the commentary. Let's keep going back and forth. Well, that guy just keeps blowing in his flute. He really seems to have no rhythm on that. That's not how you do a snake charming act, though, buddy. As long as you don't do a jump attack, you won't miss a single snake. Man, this is a long minute. How much time we got left, guy? My arm's getting tired. Yeah, I do remember you from Backlogger. I think I'm still on your friends list, actually. Whoa, 89 snakes, very good. For no prize, I'll give you 2 red jewels. I'll send them to the jeweler. So, lo and behold, that's already taken care of. We should have 44. Actually, now that I think about it, Gem is not here. We're explorers. I heard there's a treasure inside the pyramid. The pyramid is made of huge stones. Strange that it doesn't sink into the desert. There's a strange legend around here. The pyramid is not for the living. Only those who have transcended the body may enter. Those are the words of the pyramid. The pyramid is a big tomb. The living can't go in? Now we have the slave traders around here. And all the ominous music. These women are weaving carpets. This will take almost 40 years to weave. This woman has worked on it continuously since she was a child. Remember, little man, some are born to misfortune. And those are actually the same rugs that you will find in Rolek inside of Euro. So, not pretty. Would you happen to be Will? Yes. Good. A letter and some luggage arrived from someone named Bill and Lola. Hey, Night 255. Glad you could make it. It's going pretty good for me. You got your letter and your father's journal. So, look, we are out of inventory space. But let's go ahead and read the letter. Have you been okay? Neil told us that he was in Tao, so I'm sending this letter. I heard the reason why. Grandpa and I are looking forward to seeing you. When we looked in your father's luggage, we found a journal written about the pyramid. I thought it would help you, so I sent it along. Take care. Bill and Lola. So, can we discard this sucker? Oh, we can. Good. You cannot discard the journal. Do not even try to discard the journal. It is imperative to use for the next dungeon. I have to start with the hieroglyphs. No one has ever done it before. It says there's a key to solving the riddle of the human history inside the pyramid. And some hieroglyphs. The first part says, the sun spirit rises from the horizon. I went to the pyramid and found the same inscription, so here are pages missing. Oh, that's just Kara and Eric again. That's the Snake Panic room. Or was it this one? That was this one. Okay, this is the one where we need to go into. Hi, Neil. Will, I never thought I'd meet you in a place like this. Neil, you've become the company president? Yes, I tried replacing the labor trade with pepper imports. This led me all the way to Tao. There's a pyramid near. I wonder if a mystic statue is there. My accents are getting mixed up again. I am the jeweler Gem. I control the 7 seas. I'm holding 44 of the red jewels for you. What's your business? I just wanted to see you. So, yep, we have 44. The next 5 are in the pyramid. Let's go ahead and save. I actually have to discard at least one herb. As much as I hate to do that, we're not going to have enough room for it. Because we get an artifact at the very beginning of the dungeon. Let's go ahead and save. And head to the pyramid. Let's walk through the Sahara without any water. Yeah, the permanent missiles, that's exactly why I'm doing a 100% run of the game. Actually managed to get all the hidden stat boost items too. Well, there are only really 2 of them, but one of them was very well hidden. Into the pyramid. And we immediately get attacked. We cannot block them, so just go ahead and tank it. But free defense boost and a dark space right away. Now before we go in there, there's a mysterious room in here with another guy. There are traps scattered around to prevent entry, Sahib. There's a booby trap in this room that responds to sound, so don't make any noise. La 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 la! Oh, okay, I guess it didn't work. Now, that will come in handy later. I don't know where that Sahib came from, but lo and behold, we have a new statue. A voice echoes inside his head. I've been waiting for you to come. I am made from the light of the comet, the ultimate warrior, Shadow. My body has no shape. This body appears only when the human consciousness evolves. The comet that now approaches Earth is also a consciousness without form. My body is the only thing that can confront the comet and bring it to an end. Well, close your eyes. And thus we take on the form of Shadow, the ultimate dark warrior. He is going to be our key to getting through this whole pyramid. And he is freaking awesome! He don't need no weapon, he just swings his arm, and his entire telekinetic ability is a full shield. And he's naked, too. It looks like you're hurt. Close your eyes. I am Gaia, the source of life. The dark power has become strong in the Temple of Angkor Wat. If you stand before the right-hand statue, you can change into Shadow, the ultimate warrior. Nah, too easy. Then I think I will grant you 1 item. So, yep, there's the inventory slot I was talking about. You have the aura! The aura is Shadow's mind. When he holds it up, his body becomes like water. Only a small part of the pyramid is above ground. Most of it is below the surface. You should change into the Shadow and advance into the underground. Record what's happened so far? You bet! We're only about 9 minutes in. We've had a lot happen. Now go ahead and equip the aura. That is the key to getting through this place. And first of all, come to the far right, but don't leave the dungeon. And push B to use it. I was pushing Y for some reason. And we will sink through this stone. I'm probably going to overshoot. And there's a red jewel hidden in the wall right there. Of course, we only have 1 item slot, so we need to get rid of it right away. And this teleporter will take you back to the top. But there are 6 mini dungeons here. Another dark space. We're just going to head in from the left and start on the way in. Of course, unique music. Shadow doing boatloads of damage. Now, Shadow won't be able to get through all the areas. We will have to use Will and maybe Frieden. So Frieden hasn't completely lost his usefulness yet. But I'm just killing these guys left and right. Unfortunately, we already need to switch back to Will because we need the spin dash. Fortunately, these rooms are not very big. I think there's only one, maybe two rooms per chamber. Pretty much your best bet is to go inside each one as Shadow. If you have to come back and switch, that's just the case. Let's go ahead and switch back to Will. And he's the quick change artist. He's not as hesitant as Frieden is. Now this place is long, but not overly hard. It's really not as hard as Anchor Water or Moo in the long run. Especially since you have the central hub where you can come back and heal very easily. Let's go ahead and build up our power. And do that again. And away we go. Now the nice thing is these guys can't hit me when I have the chance to move up and down. And once again, just kill all the enemies before moving on. Okay, each chamber should be about 2 rooms. Yeah, free defense boost right here. Yeah, we're going to get pretty much more defense boost than anything else in here. 14. Oh, I can't slide down the stairs. What's up with you on that, Will? And here's where you need the spin dash just to clear out these enemies. Gotta go back. Ideally, you can get on top and just stay there. But it's a bit tricky to pull off. Just better to go back and forth. Don't even need those crystals, but I'm going to get them anyway. And it's not often you run out of spin dash before you hit something, but you will continue to run normally. Start with a spin dash up here. You'll want to build up momentum from the bottom ramp, and down we go. Not as easy to hit with Will as Shadow, but these guys still only do 1 point of damage. Wait for you? Oh, dang it, I wasn't dashing. Not a whole lot of enemy types in here, actually. I think there's only one more, and they're invisible. Another defense boost. That's, what, 3 in a row now? So we're going to be a total tank by the time we get out of here. Usually I play whatever the hell I feel like, actually. My main channel focus is on basically RPGs. There's a lithograph on this wall. I heard in doubt it's a hieroglyph. Let's try to remove the lithograph. But this game is currently my side project. My main project right now is a ROM hack of Final Fantasy VI. Again, all of my videos are also on YouTube. In fact, the video quality is actually better on that one. So we want to double check. That lithograph is either the 1st or the 5th. Looks like the 1st. So what we do is just jump in, and we'll go back to the beginning. And it takes us all the way back to the top, so we're going to have to switch back to Shadow. Go ahead and put this one in the first hole. And we'll redo that. So, back to Shadow. The next red jewel is in the next wall. Or next area. Yeah, I usually link my YouTube account at the end of each project. Yeah, it won't be hard to add it to the video or just to the main Twitch page, actually. Thanks for your idea, Orbo. But yeah, my YouTube name is the exact same as my Twitch name. And this is why I love having viewers, because when I don't have much to say, I can interact with you guys. Unfortunately, the stream's been pretty stable. The last couple videos have not worked out very well. Are you trying to blast Shadow? I don't think so. I just love the animation of his sweep, too. Now, you may notice we will need the aura in a few places in here. That's because of the way those blocks are tiled, meaning you can go down. And how many? Just 4 in here. Now, thanks in advance for subscribing. I'm hoping to get 100 before the end of the year. I have a special video in mind when that happens. And 4 defense boosts. And I actually ordered a new capture card yesterday in order to finally start being able to record PS3 video, because the one I got was supposedly an HD capture card. It didn't even read my HDMI cables. It was totally ridiculous. Not worth the money at all. So I did a little research and found a new one. And once I get that in place, I'll be doing the video for getting 2,000 views in a single month on YouTube. You guys gonna? Okay, you can't block them with Shadow either. The capture card I used at first was a Roxio HD capture card. It didn't really work out too well. I was able to use the standard definition one for my PSP streams, but that one unfortunately has broken down. Now, the one I bought yesterday was an Elgato, #1 best ranked in sell on Amazon. It was Red Jewel #2, by the way. And it will arrive tomorrow. Unfortunately, I probably won't have time to test it out until later this weekend. Am I in the right spot? I'll probably just go back down to the bottom. Sometimes these rooms are just slightly out of the way. Okay, I need to go up higher and be on the far right. All right. So if you guys like Elgato, then I made the right choice. But yeah, with it, I should be able to stream pretty much every console I have. I'll just have to do PS1 games off the PS2 and GameCube games off the Wii. I don't think I'm far enough. Nope. There's really no other way to go. Hey, Chiro, glad you can make it. Let's try sinking right down here. And okay, I made it. And lithograph #2. This one, actually, I don't remember if the hieroglyphs are all in the same order of the rooms as they have to put them in there. Again, let's double check. Yeah, #2 right there. Oh. Select that item, boy. Let's go ahead and jump in. Set the lithograph in to free up the inventory space. And the annoying thing is, with how little inventory we have left, I'll go ahead and sink down and then heal up. Yeah, if you misplace the hieroglyphs and have a lack of inventory space, have fun swapping them in and out. Full heal up. We are going to need to switch back to Will again for the next room to at least get a red jewel. I also love Shadow's dive off the edges when he jumps. The only sad thing about Shadow is he really doesn't get any other abilities other than swiping his arm, but then again, that's really all you need with him. Yep, we need Will to jump across there. But that's probably the only thing we need him for. Make sure we explore everywhere else first. Yeah, we're going by pretty quickly. I expected this to take a bit longer. Need to hit this. Need either Frieden or get to the other side with Will to hit that. No surprise there. Actually, the Frieden's Dark Flare won't hit that. Lo and behold, an aura spot. And was I being attacked by an invisible enemy? I wasn't really paying attention. Just wait forward. Okay, an elevator. Yeah, these invisible enemies, check your radar. I guess that's not an elevator. I don't remember what the heck it's supposed to be. Or, I heard the rumbling. Yeah, the boss will take a little bit longer, but it's one of the better boss fights in the game. Especially since it actually involves some strategy. Where are you? Right there. Oh, one more. The last one is by the red jewel. But yeah, my videos for Illusion of Gaia have been 45 minutes to an hour long, and it's been a pretty good pace. Little floor puzzle here. Now double check the radar because of the invisible enemies. But well, I can't really call this a puzzle. It's just the way the room progresses. Now I'm actually undecided on if I'm going to do both the bonus dungeon and the final boss in a single video next time. I'm leaning towards a single video, just because the final dungeon is pretty short. Anything else here? Nope, they're at the bottom. Oh. There, that'll teach you. Oh. And the developers are nice enough not to let you get in there while the wall is moving. Oh, that was the only one. Yeah, the enemy radar is probably the most handy thing they can give you in this game. Oh, you're too slow. Sink faster. Come on, Shadow sinks faster than you, Elevator. Probably try and sink down through here, but I'm not gonna try it. I might miss something. Anything else in front of me? Absolutely not. Plenty of lasers up ahead, though. Yep, just gotta tank it. Free strength boost. Rise from your grave. I did that before. Just rise out of the floor already. Okay, I'm gonna double check this first. Yep, they are pretty much in the exact same order. You have the item and get theme every time. Let's go ahead and jump right in. We're halfway done with this place, not counting the red jewel in the third door. Unfortunately, that explorer disappeared already. I guess the noise I made either got to him or he just got bored and left. Well, that means he can't steal my credit. Switch back to Will. I'll heal up just to be safe. Poor Frieden, so useful at the beginning of the game, you don't need him at all at the end. Now the other nice thing about Shadow is, of course, he does the most damage to bosses. 3 as opposed to Will's 1 and Frieden's 2. As we'll see at the end. We'll start charting this up now. And, yeah, there's that one guy here. Defense boost! Who's surprised? There's the third red jewel in here. Now I think that the next one is either in the next slot, the next door, or through the fifth door with the final one. Let's go ahead and switch back to Shadow, just to be safe, and just to kick ass. I like how it says change to the ultimate Dark Warrior Shadow. Just poor Frieden getting left behind. He's just the Dark Knight. He's no ultimate anything. Into the fourth door we go. Can take these guys out in 2 hits now. I think it was three previously. So with the Birdmen. 32 enemies in here, holy cow! Oh, it's because still have these things. And don't run down just yet. Make sure all the enemies in front of you are dead. Because they're not getting back up there. And we have some mummies. Unfortunately, the ghosts inside of them are not dead, even though they've had their brains taken out through their noses. But they're not that bad. Give him a swipe with the old arm scythe here. Now, the next red jewel is hidden through one of the mummy slots. Don't remember exactly which one. But we'll find it. Just the way back because you can't get back up the ramp. You guys aren't threatening at all. Give me a break. Yeah, had to move a little bit and got in his range. Still not quite. Oh, it's got to be in one of these rooms. Yeah, there's souls in the river, but when do you think it went downstream? Yeah, if the ghosts get you, they hit you once and then disappear. They don't affect your controls or anything. Not yet. 9 left. Well, they're giving us plenty of slots to work with, at least. That's right, your shield won't protect you from my arm. Back downstairs, that leads to invisible enemies. So hopefully the slot we need is somewhere in the next room. Yet another defense boost. I think I'm only taking 1 HP of damage from all these guys anyway. 23. I just flipped it around. And thus we get the Indiana Jones portion. Oh crap! We need Will again. Well, we'll bring him in again afterwards. I actually forgot how many times you needed Will in here. I thought it was just that one time. Well, there's obviously some kind of long corridor above us. And the chest is in here. Should have just verified that with the radar in the previous room. How dumb am I? Oh. Sorry, you can only strafe. And I just go in circles. I think I just did. Is there anything I can do in here? I need Will. Oh, crap. Well, not gonna hurt to get a free healing in here. On my way back in. That's really nice of you, game. Hype up Shadow as the ultimate warrior. We only need him for less than half the dungeon so far. Then we have to go back through here again. But that's been a running gag in this whole LP, guys. I get lost in every video. I'm not equipped. I'll take that. Again, don't need to worry about healing, thanks to these dark spaces. Now, one thing I found out about the Japanese version of this I did not know is that an herb will heal full HP rather than just 8. So this version was made harder for that reason. Of course, even then, you only really need herbs at the beginning of the game. Once you get past Moo, you really shouldn't have to use anymore. Except if you do the bonus dungeon. I've said it the whole LP, save your herbs. You're going to need them in the bonus dungeon. And even then, just for the boss. If I die in this LP, it's going to be against that boss in there. Alright, we are back. Oh, Will. Oh, this bites. Unfortunately, you're still invincible while you're spinning. Otherwise, you would be very hurt by those spikes right there. Up. Well, I don't know where this is. I'm going to come back here first. Whoa, hello. Sorry, I have no intention of getting 7 devils in me right now. Okay, there's the red jewel that the guide said you go through the mummy slot. Well, that apparently lied. Only 4 enemies in here. Well, a little bit of damage, but again, not a problem. You just tank it. Only problem here is, yep. You got these stupid invisible heads and the ramps that just get in your way. I have to backtrack. I should be able to get him from here, though. And another strength boost. Thank you, game. And I just barely made it all the way to the top, too. Lithograph number 4. So we should be at 48 red jewels. The last one is actually probably the most well hidden. But it's in the next area. Yeah, this video will definitely break 45 minutes. But that's okay. Currently sitting at 34. And back to Shadow. This time we'll save first. Might as well change it up a little bit. 1 damage for being crushed by a spiky ceiling. That's some willpower. I get the pun. I didn't think of it, but I'm not a pun maker. All right, Shadow, take your liquidy form, and let's get back down there. Now, of course, you can do these rooms in any order, but with the fact that the left-to-right order is also the solution to the puzzle, really not a problem. 15 and 1 chest. I think this one is pretty straightforward. The last one may be a bit more of a puzzle. But, of course, these Shadow's aura. As for which way to go... Kill the enemy here, head down. Lo and behold, the 5th red jewel. Overall, that is number 49. And the only way back up is through here. So, will it take us all the way out? Yes, it does, unfortunately. And by the way, I took 2 damage from the spike ceiling, not 1. And swan dive for a whole 3 feet. Even so, the faceplant has got to hurt. 10 enemies left, no more treasure. Return to where we were and head the opposite direction this time. After all, we got laser sentries to kill. There were a couple more over here. Don't miss them. They're easy to overlook. Only 2 left, eh? We'll find them. Yeah, this whole time we have not gotten a single HP upgrade. And holy cow, that one runs deep. Now, fortunately, the game is merciful in putting the last 2 enemies where you need to go. And there's the first HP upgrade. I don't know why I bothered checking the number of enemies. We killed them all! It's another straightforward room. We'll probably have to sink at one point. As usual, take out the enemies first. Sometimes those souls get knocked back, other times they don't. Physics! Of the undead! Not the way forward, but there are enemies here. And one more. Is he up there? He is. HP boost that we didn't really need. Hieroglyph is in there. Is this the first one we've had where it was much easier to get to the hieroglyph than kill all the enemies? There's 5 left. I'm going to try and come down and approach from the left. I think there was one at the very start over here. Or just the route I haven't taken yet. 2 roads diverged into yellow wood, and I took the road less traveled. I cannot quote that poem to save my life. Nope, we didn't need to seek at all. Another strength boost. And the sad thing is, these strength boosts really aren't going to avail us much, because we always do the same amount of damage to bosses. Hieroglyph number 5. 39 minutes in. Jump back in. We did pretty good. Of course, we got that HP boost, so of course we only have 1 damage. And 1 chamber left. Whether or not we'll need will, we'll find out. $22 enemies left. We should get the last HP and I think the last defense boost from these 2 rooms. We definitely need shadow thanks to the bricks in the wall, or the floor. Yeah, the floors are made of bricks, but the walls have nothing to look like them. Look more like stone slabs. We'll continue to explore after killing these guys. Again. It could be worse. There's no whatever the hell his name is from the mummy in here. Nanum, or... I can think of the pronunciation, but I can't actually say it. Nanum, there he is. Watched that trilogy recently. Now, this is the first mummy slot you can actually go through, even though we tried pretty much every single one in the 4th area. 3 enemies left. Missed one on the right side. But this last area is pretty straightforward. Another mummy stairs. And wherever he is, he's well hidden. There he is. There's our final HP boost. We are at max HP. Again, if you do not get the HP boost in Phrygia, you will not reach 40 HP. This is the first time in a long time I can remember hitting max HP, because I always missed that one in Phrygia. Got it completely by accident one time, never realized it. Now, this will be the final room of regular enemies, unless there's another side room, like from the 4th chamber. I don't think so, though. Oh, thanks for knocking me out of his way. Whoever thought a laser sentry could prevent you from getting possessed? And more mummy meat. So overall, this place is not hard in terms of puzzles. A few simple ones, but mostly combat overall, just to let you get used to Shadow. Since this is the only full dungeon where you get to be as him. Well, not quite, actually. The final dungeon, you'll be using him a lot, just not 100% of the time. But with that, our defense should be at maximum as well. And might help if I get the lithograph before I try to select it. This is our final item get theme of the game. Tell him what he's won, Johnny, by going in door number 6. He's won a slab of rock! I actually meant to do that at the beginning. I totally forgot about that joke. Let's go ahead and place that final lithograph and see what happens. But, something stop us. Walk to the left without a sound! Oh, okay. Even though I'm an ultimate warrior. And lo and behold, a sinister-looking guy with a very nasally voice. I know the whole story of your adventure. I heard about an ancient biotechnology using a comet's light. No wonder you guys never talk. I didn't know it was you. With the power to change body shape, you could get anything. People would bow at your feet. It's only natural that King Edward would trick you into this. My father? Yes, after all, that's the way kings are. He would do anything to get the power. He might even be more evil than a mercenary like me. Yes, Ethan, I did get the last red jewel. Apologize if I mispronounced your name. Stop it! Either way, if I make money, it's fine. Come with me to Edward Castle. A voice whispers in Will's head. Will, play the flute, Will. Change back, Will. Yeah, right in front of him, Will. But lo and behold... Remember that song we've had at the beginning of the game we haven't heard since Idery Village? Well, let's put it to good use. But I got the last red jewel in this dungeon. The very last one isn't until the final dungeon. So there's a little conversation to pass the time on hearing this song yet again. But this is perhaps the most graphic scene in the entire game, and they got away with it in the US at the time. So there's that noise trap we warned us about. Yep, you can play the flute at any time. Ah! And lo and behold, we have created the Human Torch! Kara! Kara! Unfortunately, the cosmic rays didn't really hit him in time, so he's going to burn to death. Oh, Kara, you're getting cozy. Will, must everyone hate each other? I know it's wrong, but he smells delicious. I'm sorry, I got upset. You're doing your best to save the world. At first I just wanted to find my father. Your father's in Edward Castle. You ran away! Now, here's the quote for the thumbnail, guys. But somehow it got to be a trial. But me, I don't regret coming on this journey. Let's go and find the 5th mystic statue. Now let's go ahead and trample on his body a bit. He's been after us the entire game. But heal up, save, switch to Shadow before you place that last lithograph. And it's boss time! Now, I think some of that conversation probably should have been from Will. Might have been a programming error or even a localization error. There's been a lot of wacky dialogue in this game. That's all I can say. Select the last lithograph. Let's have a guy wrapped in light and flame just casually walk by next to Kara. And lo and behold, he's already a pile of bones. There was a sound from over the entrance. Hey, Kara, I look a lot cooler now, don't I? The melody you played became the Jackal's dirge. I'm not Will, I'm Shadow. The mummified queen of the pyramid appears. Jump in. Yeah, this is the game with the Dark Friar technique. I called it the Dark Flare. But your action is pretty much... You're going to be doing a lot of hit and run tactics. When she splits out, either teleport or warp. Or teleport or warp. Teleport or jump. Yeah, she will take one hit and then vanish. But a hit and run tactic, still a very fun boss. You get to see Shadow's awesome swan dive all the time. And as she takes more and more damage, her facial expression will change into something very scary indeed. Like so. And those 16-bit graphical artists knew how to keep things scary with their limitations. And yes, poison marsupial pie was a real thing at the beginning of the game. But I'd finished Atelier Rorona before starting this project. And in that, you can make a pie that has a freaking Philosopher's Stone in it, actually. And she goes zombie on us? I can't tell. It's moving too fast. Oh, dang it. And now we get to play a game around the blocks. Just hit the right one. And this battle becomes a lot faster. Especially if she comes at you right away. And she won't even get the chance to attack. And back to her first pattern here. Yeah, that's kind of the zombie Skeletor face right there. Okay, circle back up around here, Queenie. And she's down to 2 hits left. Yeah, imagine doing this with Will. It would take a lot longer. 1 hit left, you just... Well, I've done a lot of undead jokes. I can't think of any more. No, you just sealed your own fate, lady. So, free healing for us. She goes off in a mist of explosions. Defeating the spirit of the pyramid, you obtained a mystic statue. And once again, these things are fugly! Now, then again, that one actually looks pretty good compared to the others. Nice shade of blue. And I'm back. I heard a voice from the flute. The same voice as I heard in the prison at Edward Castle. Oh, that was 10 videos ago. I don't remember what voice I did for that. Will, you've done well to have come this far. Father? I'm at the tower now. Bring the 5 mystic statues to the tower. The statues you've collected hold the key to the fate of humanity. Will, hurry, the comet is approaching. The voice of the flute quiets and disappears. Well, I didn't fade it out very well. It seems something terrible has happened that we don't know about. What to do? I was told to go to the Tower of Babel, but that little island. I hear Neil has built another airplane. It seems he's flying to the desert town. Let's go back there. So with that, to advance to the final dungeon, you want to talk to Neil. I'm not going to do that. Double check with Gem. 49 of the 50 jewels. And so we will finally find out his secret with the 50th jewel in the next video. Thank you guys for tuning in. I'm Gunarm Dine. Call me Dine. If life is giving you a hard day, don't be afraid to eat your pudding with a fork. I will hopefully record the finale on Saturday or Sunday. You guys take care, and I'll see you then.